Hi, so I want to go over the Mark 10 Relic Blade combos and my thoughts about them. So to start off, your Horde Clear combo is just light, light, uh, heavy, light, and you can start alternating the heavy lights similar to the Mark 2. So its Horde Clear is pretty fine, and if you want, you can just put in a third light, a second light if you want to do a single target poke if you have something that's irritating. The single target combos for this weapon are a little more complicated, and I think that just due to how slow they are, they probably won't work in a lot of cases. So, for example, you start with your combo is for your single target is you have to do 2 heavies and then you do a third as a light, and it does technically have more DPS. However, if you try soloing any bosses, it's going to be harder to get off the attacks fully. But in theory, it is better. The combo is a little weirder. Its push variation is also different, as its push is a poke. So if you do want to do like a kind of a quicker single target, you can just do push poke and then light poke. So you can do that. So those are kind of choices for the Mark 10. There's also another thing where some people do, where they just do light, light, block, light, and light, and they just repeat that. So the main problem with the Mark 10 is it has even worse attack speed than the Mark 2. If you want to use deliberate combos, you can just spam this, and it's okay, but it's not going to be the best. And if, like, I would say that Mark 2 probably has, like, the best, like, no thinking. Then I would say Mark 2 is probably the most useful in practice if you're going to think. And if you want to say, like, some weird, crazy theory, I guess you could say that Mark 10 is kind of better. I don't really use a lot of Mark 10. I prefer Mark 2. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. Those are my thoughts.